What's up, everybody? Everybody loves going to the art store. Well, I mean, if you're an artist, right? And how many times do you go to the art store and you're just like, was it burnt sienna or raw sienna? And then you wind up picking up 2 of each. And then you get back home and you open up your drawers and there's 50 paints and you're looking and now you have 6 raw siennas and 8 burnt siennas. And then you go back and you just do the same thing. Was it ivory black or Mars black? So, I got the solution for you. Check it out. All right, friends, so we have 98 nails on this board. 98 nails, that's not bad. So you got 14 going across, and then you have 7 coming down. I brought this a little closer so you could see the types of paints I have. These are all oil paint, but there's different brands. But if you look at it, they're pretty much almost the same size. The board is 27 by 40. And the reason why I mention that is if you do have about 100 oil tubes, you'll be able to use these dimensions. So I'll leave that in the link below. If you're using acrylic or watercolor or gouache, I wouldn't recommend these dimensions, but it's very simple. I just took the tube, I took the tube and a clip. I put the board flat and I just laid them to where I felt was comfortable enough to see myself taking one of these tubes off easily without hitting any of the other tubes. There is a possibility that you might get a little close. Sometimes your nail might be in the way. It's really not too much of a big deal, but you could also just hammer your nail further down and it will do the trick. But for me, this works. I'm not that meticulous. Most importantly, I think that you just need to have the right size nail, which is 1 inch long. And when you hammer them in, don't hammer them straight. Hammer them into an angle so that when your paint tube hits the back of the board, it's just like laying flush, and it gives it less of an opportunity to slide off the nail and fall onto the floor. So yeah, there you have it. 27 by 40 is the board. The width of the board is a 1/2 inch and the nail is 1 inch. So it gives enough space for the nail to pop off the board, and you could add on the clip and you're good to go. The painting was done in acrylic, and I primed the board beforehand with gesso. And then afterwards, I lacquered the board so that lacquer is kind of like a extra protection. And the reason why I did that is because as the years pass and I keep dropping my paint tubes onto the board, I might scratch the acrylic. So I want to keep the painting preserved a bit, and I don't want to do this every year. So I figured if I just add the lacquer, that might help. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you didn't, sorry, Charlie. If you did, subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.